I just spent 73,000 dirhams for a 15-minute call with a billionaire. 73,000 dirhams, which is around $20,000 for a 15-minute call with a billionaire. I'm gonna share the call with you guys. So now let me revert back the story and tell you guys the backstory behind this. The person that I'm about to pay $20,000 to is literally mentoring Iman Gaji live right now. He literally made him build big day, educate, and all of these big things, and this coach can literally change my life at any moment with his advices. So I'm gonna make sure that this 20k that I spent for a 15-minute call is worth it by paying attention to every single word that this billionaire tells me. And you know what? I'm gonna give it to you guys completely for free. Alright guys, I'm about to get the Zoom link and join this call right now. I hope it's worth my money, inshallah. How can I become a billionaire? Guys, the billionaire did not even give me a single extra minute for the 15 minutes. As soon as it hit the timer of 15 minutes, he's gone off the call. And the screen is literally saying the Zoom call ended, which is crazy. But nonetheless, I'm gonna save you guys the $20,000 and share all of the advices completely for free with each one of you guys. Starting with number one, which by the way hit me home. It says, be patient with your output and impatient with your input. That is literally a mic drop right over there. If you guys don't know what that means, is that you need to be so impatient with output. You always need to put more work in, more content, more everything, just more, just put more extra rep in the gym, extra bite of food, whatever it is. Just be impatient. Always do it fast, always do it quick. Be impatient. Like, if you knew what to do right now, you gotta do it. If you don't know what to do, write down the task that you're supposed to do, break it down and do it. Be impatient with your input, because no matter how many times you mess up, you're still gonna learn. It's still gonna be an experience for you, which hit home, by the way. It took me 20 years to learn this simple thing of be patient with your output, which means that if the results don't come, you gotta be patient, which is the reason why I gave up YouTube 10 times, because I wasn't patient with my output. I was waiting for results, and I was patient with my input, which is supposed to be the complete opposite. The second advice that he shared with me was about luck. How some people feel like they're unlucky, that they will never work out, the things that they're planning will never work out, and they will never achieve their dream. He said something which completely changed my mindset. He said, if luck was on the other side of the world, what is the next thing that could make your dreams come true? Repetition. Now you guys might not get this, but that's literally why I'm here. I asked him the exact question of, what do you mean, bum? And what he basically said was so deep. He said, if a person feels unlucky and he is like, it's not gonna work out, I'm just unlucky and I never will be a millionaire, the next thing that he could do is literally put 100 times more repetition than a normal person. And it makes so much sense. Just think about it. Imagine you're an agency owner, and if you're literally reaching out to 300 businesses in a day instead of a lucky guy reaching out to 30 businesses in a day, you have 100x more chance of landing a client than the guy who is lucky. Now you might think, well, what if the 300 doesn't work out? Imagine in a perspective of 1 month, and if you are getting better after every single reach out. Imagine if you do 10 reach out and then you're like, you know what, I'm gonna change something in this reach out and I'm gonna make it better. And every 10 reach out, you just do better and better and better. The person who you think technically is lucky could literally be beaten by you just because you're putting more repetition. And he said something important about repetition, that if you're not improving, then there's no point of repetition, even though it still could give you a better fruit. But if you truly want to see the results of your repetition, you have to keep getting better at every single repetition that you do. So yeah, if you ever feel unlucky, you just put more repetition. The next advice that he gave me, the third one, is actually very deep, and I want you guys to pay attention to this one the most. He said, imagine if you had $1 billion. Now I just drew this for you guys to understand this. Imagine if you had $1 billion or $100 million. If this is the one and this one is your health, and if you ever lose your health, everything turns into zeros. I hope you guys get the concept here, but your health is the most important thing, as he mentioned. He said, if you don't have your health, and if you have the mansions, the millions, the dollars, everything else, if you don't have a healthy lifestyle, a good health, nothing is gonna matter. And the best example that he gave to me was that he was in his super deluxe yacht, and he was around his friends, family, and everyone else, and they were all enjoying their time except him. But he is the one who has the luxury, he is the one who has the money, he is the one who is literally providing all of this to his friends and family. And you know the reason why he didn't enjoy it? Because he had a sore throat, and every time he tried to eat with the family or drink something, his throat would pain, and he would just remember how important it is to just have a healthy throat. Now look into this in the way that you guys want to look, but literally be thankful for the fact that you can watch this video, hear it, talk. The bare minimum, everything that you see around you is literally a blessing, and your health could be the biggest blessing that you need to take care of. The fourth advice that he gave me is you can change your life as quick as you can ruin it. Now you guys know you can ruin your life right now. You can literally go drive and crash and do anything to your life at this exact moment. Like you could do anything that you want, but you could also change it the same exact way, except the fact that it takes time and you have to be patient with it. And the example that he gave me for this is like planting a tree. You already know the tree is gonna grow and it's gonna be healthy and it's gonna have fruits, but you can also cut the tree at the same exact time and kill the tree. Your life is the same thing. If you actually decide on sprouting right now, if you decide on growing right now by literally changing your bedtime, by literally eating healthy, by starting gym, whatever in your business mind, anything business related, whatever it may be, if you decide to change right now, your life is gonna change as long as you stay motivated, disciplined, and you keep persuading your dreams, because you're gonna be able to achieve it. It's just that it's gonna take a long term. The fifth and the last advice that he gave me is never take advice from someone you would never exchange your life with. And that advice is something that you guys need to hear. You guys should stop listening to your broke friends, your friends who doesn't even have any kind of value in your life or in any way, any kind of benefit in your life, unless it's religious point, unless he's 100% right and you can agree with him. For example, your friend could tell you stop smoking, and you cannot just be like, oh, you're broke and I'm richer than you and I'm not gonna stop smoking. Like at that point he's right, but like think about the advices that he gives you around business, like, oh, don't start that business, bro, you're gonna be a bum and you're not gonna make money or whatever. Think about it. If you want to start a correct business and if you want to hire a guy called Noor or whatever, you could actually do it. There is no such thing as impossible. There's no such thing as I cannot start this business. You can start whatever business that you keep your mind to. The last advice, which is the most important one, and this is the one that I want you guys to remember, and for those who have watched this video until now, this advice is for you. He said, remember God and always be humble, because you can achieve anything through him. Which again is so beautiful and so powerful. And I want you guys to actually rewatch this video if you want to, take notes and think about the advices that he literally gave to me, so that you can change your life in a positive manner, in a positive way. And I feel like this call was so worth it, and I'm so happy to share this with you guys, because this is something that you guys would have paid so much, or you guys would have done lifetime research to find these kind of advices, but I'm here to give it to you guys for free. And all in return that I'm asking for you guys is subscribe and pray for me and for yourself, inshallah. Thank you so much for watching the video. Keep in mind that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to, and never give up.